Y'all missed me, didn't y'all? Y'all missed me. I'm back. OGs and TDs Season 12.
The season of max chaos.
First off, I want to start off by saying, Noah, you've been doing a great job as a commish, man. Keeping the league together, making it so that 10 guys get together every year to play a fantasy football league, collecting the fees, paying people out, and trying to herd these cats. You've done a great job. I'm not trying to sully what you have done over the years. It is no small feat to keep a league together for this long. This is year number 12 now. Year number 12. Damn, been dominating y'all for 12 years? Shit. So, a couple things. Obviously, as the years have gone by, we've seen many things that have gone awry in this league. Rules being made up as we go. Rules changing constantly. Never knowing what to expect from the league. It's a Janky League. Jankiest fantasy football league I've ever played in. That's for damn sure. But the funnest fantasy football league I've ever taken a part of. All the people, all the different personalities that are in this league, and the competitive nature of all the people that are in this league makes this league unique. Special, obviously, with the fact that I've been close to so many people in this league for so long. The fact that people like to talk trash the entire time in the season, whether they're ahead or behind, don't matter. Just the competitive nature of this group makes this league special. Now, enough of the pleasantries. Let's get to the nitty gritty. The reason why we're here. All the janky shit going on in this league. Year in, year out, all the time. I call it out every year. I say things every year when I see things. This is not to disparage Noah from being a commissioner. This is not to make more chaos, as we call it. That's not what I'm here to do. I'm just here to make sure that shit's on the up and up. Okay, so first topic, adding new teams to this league at the start of the year. Weeks before the draft. Come on, man. That's not even, I don't even know how we would ever think that's even a good thing to do. There's a reason why it was such controversy. Just think about it this way. The strategy that we took in the year prior when drafting was based upon the fact that the very next year things were going to be the same. But when you add two new teams to the league, that takes away what draft strategy should be. So the general idea and my suggestion after the decision was made to add the players to the league was to wait. Wait one more year. Bring it upon everybody this year and say, hey, next year we're going to have 12 owners in this league. We're going to be a 12-team league. Draft accordingly. This is a keeper. Whatever rules you want to change. Bring it up. Make sure people and the owners that are currently in the league that have been paying league fees for over a decade know what's happening. Don't just spring it upon them. Not a good idea. Horrible idea. But we do it. Why? Because it's a fucking year of chaos. Now, like I said, I don't just come here to complain. I give recommendations and suggestions. Like I said, my suggestion was wait a year. But at the end of the day, why wait until 2 weeks or 3 weeks before the season starts to spring upon the group that we're going to add 2 new franchises to the league, which is a bunch of roster spots being taken up, multiple quarterbacks that are going to be taken now. It changes the whole dynamic of the league to go from 10 to 12. That doesn't even make any sense, man. That's crazy. You can't just do that last second, especially in a keeper situation. That's one thing that was kind of janky this year. But again, like I said, we just rolled the punches. We know janky shit's going to go down. Just do whatever. We're here to have fun. We're here to play. It's not that serious. More so it has to do with let's be more organized. Second part that's kind of janky in this league. We have rule changes at the end of every single season made up by the winner of the league. Not every year does the league winner come up with something that's drastic or a big change. But typically there is a change. Fine, it's weird. But to me, the sign of a good business is consistency. I know I can come back next year, what to expect, what my plan of strategy is going to be. But if we constantly are changing the league, how do you get your footing? How do you plan to be better if next year is just going to be a totally different league? Doesn't make sense. So that being said, If we're going to be changing things so often, again, a solution, we should probably be more organized. We should probably state the changes. Put it in commission notes. Commission notes is a great place to put things that doesn't have a lot of noise in it. If you put it in the chat, every trade is in there. People writing stuff during the draft is in there. Everything is in there. It's too noisy. Put it in commission notes. Put down payouts, how the playoffs work, keeper rules, everything you can think of that a question would come up about in this league 10, 12, 15 weeks after the league starts. Put it in there so that if anyone has a question, they don't have to ask you. They just go to commission notes. What's the playoffs going to look like? Go to commission notes. What's payouts coming up? Go to commission notes. What does the toilet bowl look like? Go to commission notes. Very simple. Let's get organized. That's all I'm asking. Let's get organized. Now, last and not least, and probably this is just a short list. I could probably rattle off a few more things that I'm just like, damn, this is shit janky. But the key thing that sparked a lot of controversy in this league is the trades. We got to come up with a standard way of trading. We can't just use emotions when it comes to something like a trade in the league. Okay, so the one that stands out the most and the idea that stands out the most, the trade that got vetoed between Nick Sweets and Chrissy, based on the fact that Chrissy's the bottom of the league and statistically out of it, while Nick Sweets was still in it and competing, and it was a lopsided trade, yada, yada, yada. These are all things that are subjectively a part of the reasoning why to block a trade. But 3 days later, Noah makes a trade with this same team that's out of contention for one of the pieces of the trade that was going to happen. This is where the problem lies. Again, solution, make a formula. Let's find a range of points that your projected points, we can use projected points as the base, and the range of points that the trade has to be within. So you only have two options. Again, I'm going to give you solutions. You have two options. Either everyone votes to veto trades and everyone has a hand and a responsibility in deciding whether a trade goes through or not, or nobody gets a vote. And it's just based on a formula. I prefer the formula because it will cover everyone. Everyone will have to fall within this category for it. It doesn't have any kind of subjective nature to it. Oh, this guy's better than this guy. It doesn't have none of that. We can all objectively see that the trade was fair or wasn't fair. It can't be one guy votes or three guys votes and then two of the three guys that get to vote make a trade with each other. Like, what the fuck's going on? That's the confusing part to me. Now, that being said, there's a lot of chatter, a lot of talk about a change at the commissioner position. I'm here to help. I'm with the government. I'm here to help. I'm happy to help out with taking some responsibility off your plate. Like, I'm not saying I'm going to go in there and shorten benches like I want. I don't want to change your league entirely. But I just want to organize a few things. Make sure that people know what's up. Yeah, that's about it, man. I know y'all miss me. Don't worry. I'm still around, man. I'm here. My team might not be doing too well, but there's always next year, baby. There's always next year. I'm going to take this toilet bowl if there is one. Who knows? Who knows who's in the fucking toilet bowl? Nobody knows. Nobody knows how it's going to happen. Fucking shit's not laid out. But there's always next year, motherfuckers. Always next year. Peace.